Me and Sean met at a bar when we went out for, well, we worked at the same cheese company, but we didn't actually know we both worked at the same cheese factory. At least I didn't know. He knew. But I kind of saw him from afar, and then people started kind of talking about him. And then we finally actually sat down in the bar and we talked and kind of got to know each other a little bit. Not everybody went out on a Friday. Me and a few friends went out, and I told him to come out. And he was like, nah, I'm just gonna go home. And I was like, well, where do you live? I'm gonna come over. We're gonna hang out.
She sent me a message one day and she said, hey, do you wanna hang out? Then started to hang out, and from that moment on, we were pretty much inseparable. I would say we were with each other 24/7.
16 cold black horses strung up in a line. I drowned them by the check line till I find that girl of mine. Walked up to the chief policeman, said, son, what time is it?
I went to Waldo, we hung out that morning. We were third shift. So I was like, well, we're tired. I'm like, well, let's go to bed. So we did that, and then I had to leave because I had my horses to take care of. So I left, I took care of my horses, and then I came back, and I never left.
As we first started to see each other, I looked at her and I said, hey, if we're gonna do this, if you're serious about I'm only gonna do this if it's for real. I'm not doing a pretend relationship. So if you want to do this, it's going to be forever.
We're doing it for real. We're gonna get married one day. We're gonna have kids one day. Like, it's for real. We're gonna build a future together.
We bought our house, and as soon as we bought our house and she lived with me through our remodeling, I knew that this was the woman I was gonna marry, and I was gonna spend the rest of my life building with her and creating a family.
There's something about him. I never wanted to leave his side. So I don't know, I guess if I knew at that point that I didn't want to ever be away from him.
So,
I'm sorry not to cry.
We've grown together over the years of horses. We both love horses. She's always been so respectful and kind to me. I am old enough to be her grandma, but she's more like my best friend, and there's no age difference at all.
Gorgeous, you look gorgeous. One. Thank you very much. Angela, thank you. You're very, very pretty.
If my lonely tears could speak, would you listen when they whisper, please come back? Lonely lips need kissing. Oh, 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 darling, please come kiss the hurt away, make it well, take me.
I hope that they act it like when they're around me, they act very, very good. I don't know if that's just whatnot, but they seem to get along good. They seem to do things together. They seem to enjoy each other's company.
Take me away from this hurt, evil spell. Away, make it well. Take me away from this hurt, evil spell. If my lonely tears could talk,
hear them pray. Please come back and hold me close and kiss the hurt away.
I'm a horse person, and he accepted that. He grew up with horses, so it was kind of cool to have that. Not a lot of people accept having a horse girl in their life. So I actually, we had just gotten together, and I think I went to Christmas, and he actually took care of my horses for me while I was gone. So I was like, well, he's a keeper. If he's willing to go take care of my animals, and we've only been together for a few weeks. So that was cool. And he supported me in everything I did, and he was there type of thing, and I just knew at that point. You're my world. You make me a better person every day. I hope you always keep telling me things straight, even if they hurt my feelings. I can't wait for you to keep embarrassing me every time we go to the store. You're my rock, my best friend. There's no one I'd rather go through life with or build our future with. As long as I have you by my side, I know we can get through anything life has to throw at us. Your famous words are always, baby, just trust me. I will always trust you through every obstacle and every remodel we do. I love you so much.
Back in 2019, we looked at this house and I said, trust me. And against your better judgment, you did. And at that moment, I knew I was gonna marry you. We have a relationship built on trust and faith in each other to do the right thing. So with that, baby, I need you to continue to trust me as we go forward onto our next chapter. I love you.
It is my absolute pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Sean, you'll kiss the bride.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to announce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Jones.
Like I said, today where kind of everything had recentered and I realized, you know, it's almost a lightning strike moment, if you would, where I realized that we were here and we were really doing this, and I was responsible for marrying these two people, and two people that I've known for literally decades now. And it was such an absolutely incredible experience, and I'm so honored and so humbled to be a part of all of this. Never stop believing in each other. Never stop believing in yourselves and in your partner, in your marriage, in your future, because the two of you have overcome so many monumental things. And I know that it's only just the beginning. And together, if you two believe in each other, there's nothing that you can't do.
Guys, I want to congratulate you two, and I wish nothing but the best for you guys. And I hope you guys make many more memories together. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful, happy life.
So congratulations! We love you, we love you, roomies. We're really sorry we were loud during Sean's, but we are so excited you guys are married. The day is finally here, and yes, let's celebrate you guys. Two Joneses! Woo! 2 Joneses! 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 2 Joneses
Just wanted to sit there and say that I know I am both Ange and Sean's bitch. Whenever you guys want something done, you have to sit there and call me to either have me bring tools to you, pick them up, or have your jobs or projects done at home. Sean, I just want to say thank you for finally taking the step forward and having Ange, you picked her up instead of me having to deliver her to you. But I just wanted to say to everybody, congratulations, and it was absolutely beautiful, and thank you for letting me be a part of
with my head in the sand, but it's a little bit crowded in the palm of your hand. Talking about freedom, freedom.
We're gonna get on our feet. We're gonna make some noise. We're gonna let all of Elkhart Lake know who we are here to celebrate tonight. Mr. and Mrs. Jones!
So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Bill, Sean's dad. Sean and Angela came to us and said that they were looking at buying a house. So we were pretty privileged in going around and looking at houses with them. We looked at some doozies. One of them might have even had some illegals in this attic when we opened it up. So they settled on this house. And what did Sean do the day that they closed on it? Well, he started a construction project. So, but I do have some words of wisdom for you both. Marriage is a two-way street. You'll have disagreements, but you'll always say to yourself when the argument, will this argument matter in 20 minutes? Always keep lines of communication open. One thing Grandma wanted to say, never go to bed mad.
Angela and I have bonded over our love of horses, and I can't even count the number of rides we've taken together and the laughter and fun we have had. Through the years, I've watched Angela grow into this incredibly strong woman, and it's been such a privilege to be by her side as she found herself and Sean. Now, Sean. I knew right away when I met him, he was the right one for her. You can just tell when someone truly cares for another person. He's genuine, he's kind, and most importantly, he loves Angela with his whole heart.
All right, hello everyone. As you may know, I'm Ashley, Sean's mom. Older sister. Even though I was always there for him for football games, broken arms, dressing him up like a little girl, calling him into school, being the little pain in the ass that he is. Next thing you know, Sean said he was bringing her to Christmas. Now, 6 years later, I get to call you my sister-in-law and my best friend. Whew, okay, I got this shit. All right. Woo. I'm so beyond happy to be standing up here with you two. I love you both so much. After many failed relationships, I have no good advice to give to you. Except for always kiss each other goodnight. So on that note, let's have one more shot and beer. Right? That's right.
The way I've watched you and Sean grow together has been nothing but a joy to watch. I'm glad to say I think that I've also gotten a lifelong friend out of this deal, which is pretty amazing. The way you have learned to keep Sean in line, as hard as it is sometimes, is really quite impressive. If I could give the two of you one piece of advice, it would be this. Never let each other fall, never stop caring, and never stop trying. If everyone would take a second, raise your glass, and let's enjoy the festivities with my favorite couple.
Remember, marriage is hard and a team effort. It takes both of you to make it work and be successful. And when you eventually add kids to the mix, it gets even harder. I want you two guys to remember this day and the love you have for one another when those times come around. Remember, you're on the same team and need to work together and both compromise to find a solution. Marriage is a two-way street, not a highway and a bike path. You both need to put in 100% to make it work. I've watched you two grow together over the past few years, and I think you have put a great team together. Here's to you two. May your team be strong and your marriage be long. Congrats, Sean and Angela.
To show our gratitude, we wanted to gift you a special gift. For those of you that don't know, the first thing Sean and I ever did when we bought our house is completely remodel our upstairs. So guess who the first one Sean called? It was Bill. And then became the famous Jones engineering project. The words, "Babe, just trust us," were a near daily phrase uttered in our house. Long story short, it turned out better than we could have ever imagined. So Bill, here we have a plaque made out of one of those pieces of that. Thank you. Made out of one of those pieces from our upstairs that you yourself cut out of the upstairs. On the back of this is a photo of you cutting this said piece of wood. You can hang this on the wall to remind yourself how much we appreciate you. And Bill, we will forever be grateful for your never-ending support, and this is the best way we could think of to thank you.
It's this studious gentleman to my right.
He knows Ryan.
I was thrilled because I thought after all these years, Sean was determined to be a bachelor the rest of his life. So I was so pleased because I like Angela so much and I love Sean. He's such a sweetheart. When Sean was about, he wasn't in school yet, or maybe he was in kindergarten, and I was in Wisconsin for the weekend just to visit. And on Sunday, I always went to church, and Sean hadn't been to church before. And so I took him, and we walked. It was only about, I think, a block away. We walked to the church, and it was a good Catholic Mass where they always sing 4 songs. And at the end of the first song, Sean was standing up in the pew and he goes, and I was so proud of him.
She's reaching for my mind, searching for my soul, but she'll never find what she's looking for. And yet I know someday.
So Sean shaped me into who I am today. Because when I first met Sean, I was super shy. I wasn't outgoing. I was kind of like in my own little trapped world. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to meet new people. Like, that wasn't who I was, and that was who he was. He's a very friendly, bubbly person, and that wasn't who I was. So he kind of brought that side out on me, and now I am more of this outgoing, fun, crazy person that he tries to embarrass me, and he can't even really embarrass me anymore because I'm like, yep, this is just our lives now. Like, I'm just so used to it.
Angela, I love you to the moon and back. You are my rock. You're my person. You're the one person I can't wait to come home to. But you're the only person I can't wait to come home to. But between you and our puppies and the ponies, I love that I get to spend the rest of my life with you girls and be able to grow and create our own family and see what we can create together, because with us together, there's nothing that can stop us.
My advice to them is never go to bed angry. If you have a fight, figure it out, talk it out, and kiss each other and say I love you every night.
And I know I can't go on now that she's gone. Oh,